Have you ever wondered how just one thought could change your entire life? One small decision, one moment of temptation, can open the door to success or close it forever. Today's story will show you exactly why controlling your thoughts is so important. Years ago, in a quiet mountain village, there lived a young man named Liam. He was known for being hardworking and honest, but life hadn't been easy for him. Every day he woke up at dawn, tended to his small herd of goats, collected milk, walked to the village market, sold the milk for a modest sum, and returned home exhausted but content with his honest work. One afternoon, after a particularly long day of trudging up and down the mountain paths, Liam was returning home, his feet sore and his heart heavy. Just then, he heard a voice calling from behind, "Can someone help me carry these supplies to the next village?" Liam turned and saw an elderly traveler struggling with 3 large, heavy sacks. The man looked tired, his face wrinkled from years of hard travel. "I can help," Liam said without hesitation. The traveler nodded. "Thank you, young man. These sacks are heavy, full of goods I must deliver. I can carry 2 myself, but the third one is too much. Will you help me with it?" "I will reward you with 3 silver coins," Liam agreed. As he lifted the sack, he immediately realized how heavy it was. "Wow, this is much heavier than I expected," he said. The traveler smiled faintly. "Yes, it is full of stones, but they are very special stones, rare and valuable." Even though the sack was almost unbearable, Liam placed it on his shoulder and began walking with the traveler. As they moved along the narrow mountain paths, Liam noticed the old man kept glancing at him, as if worried. "Maybe he thinks I'll run away with it," Liam thought. But he reassured himself, "I'm an honest person. I work hard and never betray anyone." After a while, they reached a shallow river that crossed their path. Liam stepped confidently into the water, the sack pressing heavily against his shoulder. The traveler hesitated. "I am too old to cross this river with all these sacks," he said. "Can you help by carrying one more?" "I promise more reward if you do." Liam hesitated only for a moment. As he lifted the second sack, the old man said, "I need your word. Don't run away with these. This one is even more valuable than the first." Liam frowned slightly. "Do I look like a thief?" he thought. But he replied calmly, "I'm honest. I wouldn't dream of betraying anyone." He picked up the sack and crossed the river, determined to keep his word. Once across, they began climbing a steep hill. Liam struggled with the weight, but he didn't complain. The traveler remained at the bottom. "I cannot make it up this hill," the man said. "This last sack is full of gold. If you run away with it, I won't be able to catch you." Liam's patience began to waver slightly. "I already told you I'm honest. I don't steal." "Let me help you," he said firmly. He lifted the final sack and started climbing, leaving the traveler behind. As Liam ascended, a thought crept into his mind. If I take all 3 sacks, no one can stop me. I could be rich for life. Another thought followed. He's old. Maybe he doesn't even need it, but I'm young. I could buy a big house, marry a beautiful woman, live a life of comfort. The temptation grew stronger with every step. Liam's honest heart fought the thought, but the seed of greed had been planted. By the time he reached the top of the hill, Liam was breathing heavily. He set the sacks down and opened them, heart racing with excitement and shock. There was no gold, no silver, no rare stones. Only ordinary rocks filled the sacks. Liam's stomach sank. Why would he trick me? He thought. What was the point of all this? Just then, he noticed a folded note at the bottom of the largest sack. He picked it up and read, "I am the ruler of this land. I have no family, and I am looking for an honest successor to inherit my kingdom. If you had not run away with the sacks, you would have been chosen to carry my legacy. But now that chance is gone." Liam's heart sank as regret filled every part of him. He had lived honestly his entire life, yet one fleeting thought of greed had made him lose the greatest opportunity he could ever imagine. Liam reached his home breathless and anxious. He set down the sacks, his heart pounding with excitement and anticipation. Slowly he opened them, hoping to find gold, silver, or rare stones. But as he looked inside, he was shocked. The sacks contained nothing but ordinary rocks, no gold, no silver, nothing valuable. His stomach sank. Why would he trick me? What was the purpose of all this? Liam thought. Then his eyes caught a folded note at the bottom of the largest sack. He picked it up and read, "I am the ruler of this land. I have no children and no heir. I have been searching for an honest successor to inherit my kingdom. If you had returned the sacks and never thought of running away, you would have been chosen to carry my legacy. But now that chance is lost. Liam felt a deep, crushing regret. He had been honest his whole life, a man of principle. Yet, one fleeting thought of greed had destroyed the greatest opportunity he could ever imagine. If he had controlled his mind for just one more moment, he could have become the heir to a kingdom. But a single lapse in self-control had cost him everything. He read the note again and whispered to himself, "This shows how powerful our thoughts are. Even the most honest and hardworking people can make the wrong choice if they let a single greedy thought take hold." This story teaches us that honesty alone isn't always enough. Controlling your mind is critical. Every action starts with a thought. Thought becomes words, words become actions, actions become habits, and habits shape our future. Even a momentary lapse can undo a lifetime of integrity. People like Liam, truly honest and hardworking, can lose the greatest opportunities if they do not master their thoughts. Therefore, it's essential to guard your mind, keep your thoughts positive, and stay true to your values. Our thoughts are like seeds. What we plant today grows into our future. If you feel this story should reach more people, please like and share the video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel to see more inspiring stories. Remember, patience, gratitude, and positive thinking will always guide you forward in life. Every moment is precious and every thought matters.